This is about you and your birth certificate. Your birth certificate is not what you think it is. There's a truth about your birth certificate that has been hidden from you your entire life. A secret that changes everything. What you're about to learn will shock you. The paper you think proves who you are actually tells a completely different story. The government doesn't want you to know this. The banks don't want you to discover it. But today the truth about your birth certificate will finally be revealed. This is not random information. This is about your freedom. Your birth certificate connects to you in ways you never imagined. It's more than just a record of your birth. It's a financial instrument that affects your entire life. Have you ever felt like something isn't right with the system? Like there's a hidden rule book everyone follows but no one talks about? Perhaps you've had dreams about being free from invisible chains. These feelings aren't coincidences. They're your intuition trying to show you the truth about your birth certificate. The Universal Postal Union and maritime law experts have been tracking this system for decades. They've uncovered the real purpose of birth certificates and why. This information has been kept from the public. Your birth certificate creates a bond between you and the government that you never consented to. This connection affects every area of your life without you knowing it. What you'll learn about your birth certificate has the power to change your financial future forever. This knowledge can free you from a system designed to limit your rights. The window to learn this information is closing fast. Governments worldwide are working to seal these legal loopholes as more people discover the truth. The Universal Postal Union has stepped forward to expose these secrets before they're hidden forever. They stand between powerful interests and the public to make sure this knowledge reaches you in time. You may have noticed strange changes in banking laws recently. New identification requirements, more difficulties accessing your own money. These are signs of the system tightening its control. Your birth certificate holds the key to understanding why this is happening. The truth behind this document explains why you've always felt something was wrong with how society operates. You cannot afford to remain ignorant of this information any longer. Like this video right now to signal that you're ready to learn the birth certificate truth. The Universal Postal Union says the truth about birth certificates has been hidden for over 100 years. This deception has grown heavier as more people are born into the system. They never found a way to warn the public until now. We've reached a critical point where this information can no longer stay hidden. The financial reset happening around the world means you cannot afford to remain in the dark about your birth certificate's true purpose. What you need to understand involves your legal status from the moment you were born. It connects to why you pay taxes, why banks have power over your money, and why courts treat you the way they do. This knowledge will answer questions that have troubled you for years. Why does money seem harder to keep than earn? Why do simple legal matters feel unnecessarily complicated? Why does the government treat you like property instead of a free human? The system sees your time running out. Financial changes are coming that will lock these birth certificate secrets away forever. The greatest regret of many awakened people is not learning this information years ago when they first sensed something was wrong. The Universal Postal Union feels the urgency of this moment. They know people must complete their financial education before the coming changes make it impossible. You were chosen to receive this information because something in you has always questioned the system. This knowledge belongs to you. It was always meant to find its way to people who sense when something isn't right. The world is dividing between those who understand the birth certificate truth and those who remain asleep. Type sovereign in the comments right now to declare your readiness to learn your true legal status. The Universal Postal Union says signs of this hidden system appear in your daily life. Capital letters on government mail, strange language in legal documents, banking terms that make no sense to normal people. You may have noticed how official papers always spell your name in all capital letters. This is not a design choice. These are places where your birth certificate's secret purpose affects your life. Your financial struggles have deeper roots than you realize. The limitations you face aren't just bad luck or poor decisions. Your birth certificate created legal structures that ensure you operate at a disadvantage. This document does more than record your birth. The moment it was created, it generated a corporation connected to your name but separate from the living, breathing you. The Universal Postal Union is helping to expose these mechanisms. They reveal how the system uses language and legal trickery to maintain power. Without this knowledge, you remain caught in invisible nets. You may have heard strange terms like straw man or legal fiction that made no sense at first. Familiar words like person and individual have hidden legal meanings in government documents. These are clues to the birth certificate deception. The truth about your birth certificate has been protected until this exact moment in history. It waited for the perfect time to be revealed. That time is now as financial systems worldwide undergo massive changes. The gap between those who understand this truth and those who don't grows wider each day. The veil is lifting for people who sense something is wrong with how our world operates. If you wish to access the complete Birth Certificate Freedom Guide, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each level unlocks additional documents explaining how to properly notify government agencies of your status and protect your assets. This knowledge has helped thousands reclaim their financial sovereignty in these uncertain times. The full birth certificate revelation is about to begin. Type 1776 to declare your readiness for complete financial freedom. The Universal Postal Union says time grows short before this knowledge becomes impossible to access. Financial systems worldwide are changing to close these legal pathways. The window for understanding your birth certificate narrows each day. You must prepare yourself for what comes next. This information will challenge everything you've been taught about citizenship, money, and government. Many turn away because the truth feels too uncomfortable at first. The secrets hidden in your birth certificate have traveled through underground knowledge networks for decades. They have waited for this precise moment when old systems fail and new ones form. That moment is now as currencies and governments transform. You stand at the crossroads of financial history. What you learn will illuminate parts of the banking system that have remained purposely hidden. It will bring clarity to why money never seems to work in your favor. The very air around you feels charged with potential change. Markets rise and fall with unusual volatility. Digital currencies emerge while cash disappears. This is the energy of old systems transforming into new ones. The Universal Postal Union works to ensure this knowledge remains available. They know how critical this information is for navigating what comes next. They see how it will transform your financial future if properly applied. You may feel pressure to act quickly when learning this information, a sense of urgency you can't explain. This is your intuition, recognizing the importance of what's being shared. After you understand your birth certificate's true nature, nothing about money will look the same. Your perception of wealth and government will shift permanently. Type 444 in the comments right now to receive the hidden knowledge about your birth certificate's true purpose. The Universal Postal Union says the truth about your birth certificate connects to a system created in 1933. During a financial crisis, governments worldwide changed how they view citizens. Your birth certificate became collateral in a massive financial restructuring. This document creates a legal person, separate from you, the living man or woman. Notice how government documents always use all capital letters for your name. This isn't a style choice. It references the corporate entity created by your birth certificate, not the real you. The revelation contains both disturbing facts and incredible potential. Learning that you've been treated as collateral is shocking at first, But understanding the difference between you and your paper self creates freedom most never experience. Start paying attention to the language used in official documents. Terms like person, resident, and individual have specific legal meanings different from everyday use. Your birth certificate links you to these definitions without your knowledge or consent. You may notice a feeling of recognition when learning this information, a sense that you've always known something was wrong with the system. This is your natural intuition seeing through the deception. Courts, banks, and government agencies interact with the all-caps entity, not the real you. This explains why dealing with these institutions often feels so frustrating and unfair. The Universal Postal Union works to bring this knowledge to light. They've researched the hidden history of how birth certificates changed from simple records to financial instruments. Their efforts help people separate themselves from this hidden system. If you wish to access the advanced birth certificate reclamation system, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each support level unlocks additional legal templates and video guides showing exactly how to document your status correctly. Thousands have used these exact documents to separate themselves from the hidden birth certificate system and reclaim their financial sovereignty. Type 555. Now to prepare yourself for the final revelation about your birth certificate's secret purpose. The Universal Postal Union says the moment for complete understanding has arrived. The energy around this knowledge grows stronger as more people awaken to the birth certificate truth every day. You may feel a sense of disbelief as you learn this information, a weight of realization that the system is more complex than you imagined. This is normal when confronting such a profound truth about something you've taken for granted your entire life. The strength of this knowledge lies in its application. What remains has been preserved for those ready to use it properly. Learning without action creates no change in your situation. The truth about your birth certificate is about to be fully revealed. It stands ready to transform your understanding of citizenship, money, and freedom. Questions that have followed you throughout your life will finally find answers. When you fully grasp this information, you might feel anger at first, then determination. A surge of energy to reclaim what has always been rightfully yours. These emotional signs confirm you understand what's at stake. The Universal Postal Union holds this knowledge in trust for humanity. Their research creates the bridge between ancient legal principles and modern financial systems. Without this work, birth certificate knowledge would remain in shadow. The awakening has already begun worldwide. Through pain and financial hardship, people have persisted in seeking answers. Their determination speaks to the importance of what must be shared. You stand at the edge of complete understanding. What comes next will change how you see your relationship with government forever. It will alter your financial path forward in ways you cannot yet imagine. Type "awakened" in the comments right now to receive the final truth about your birth certificates. Hidden purpose. The Universal Postal Union says the complete truth has now been shared. Your birth certificate creates a corporation in your name that governments and banks interact with instead of you, the living soul. You may feel a mixture of emotions right now: shock, anger, relief, and perhaps determination. These feelings acknowledge the weight of what you've learned today. The burden of ignorance lifts from your mind. Having received this knowledge, you can now begin the process of separating yourself from the birth certificate system that has limited your freedom. This information now belongs to you. It has become part of your understanding of how the world truly works. Type Freeman in the comments to confirm you understand the truth about your birth certificate now.